Let me ask you a question. How long is your name? See, most names are actually not that long. Sarah, Mark, and Josh. But I have just arrived to a place where people's names are extremely long. Like this name.
Helani ikaiko kuakini makayo.
Tanaya kapua lehua o napali kahila kaala.
Kuike o kalania ali kumakani kamakea o hela.
Kanyo no hoku nalani Ken Takeuchi. This is Hawaii, one of the most unique U.S. states where people have names in the Hawaiian language that are so long they can barely fit on an ID card. Because here, names have meanings. So this name
Kanyo no Hoku o Nalani,
actually means
heavenly man of the stars.
Hawaiian names are not just words, they can also be a sentence, a poem, thought, or a feeling. Come visit the state of Hawaii because here the people actually live up to their name. That's 1 minute. See you! Hi there. This shirt is why Hawaiian clothes are the best. See, in many countries around the world, people judge you based on what you wear. If you dress a little bit different, a little bit off, then you're weird. But not here in Hawaii. In this island, you can look as colorful as you possibly want, and no one will judge you. Instead, they will love you and put even more colors on you. Because even that boring business suit in Hawaii looks like flowers. Yes! So many people, including me, could learn a thing or two from these guys. That life is not black or white, so your clothing doesn't have to be either. Here, you can wear whatever you want. Homelessness, poverty, drugs. So many people say be careful of the homeless. But what I'm about to show you will change your mind just like it changed mine. See, I have just arrived to an entire village with no houses because everyone here is homeless. Now, many people will stop watching this video because we have a stereotype against homeless people. Most likely, they do drugs, they steal, and most likely, they are dangerous. We think they are homeless and hopeless. But this village is not. In this village, 200 homeless people got together and made their own village with their own rules. That will surprise you. Here, you can't make noise after 8 p.m. You can't steal, you can't do drugs, you can't even unleash your dog. And if you do any of the above,
You are out! We have strict rules here and zero tolerance policy.
so this homeless village has become a place that's safe for everybody, tourists and locals alike. It is also a place where a community lives. They built a park for kids to play at, a gym to work out at, a small zoo, a plantation farm, and a small made-up beach. Every Sunday, people have to clean this whole place up. And every month, they have to spend 8 hours volunteering per adult. They celebrate Christmas and they teach each other sign language. Why? Because this village has one deaf kid and they wanted him to feel included. All of this is in a city full of homeless people. This life is the choice of nobody. Hawaii, where they live, is beautiful, but it's also one of the most expensive US states with the highest rates of homelessness. Just ask their leader.
Aloha, I'm the leader here in the village. Even if we are houseless, 60% of us do have jobs.
They just don't have enough to have a house.
I don't choose to live like this. But this is all my money can afford.
And even if people live in tents, this village is safe, they have rules, they are inclusive, and they are appreciative of what they have, no matter how much they don't have.
You could be in worse places than where you are right now. Just be thankful for where you stay and make it work.
Yes.
And so, sorry, little bit emotional.
I'm sorry to make you emotional.
No.
Luckily, this story has a happy ending. The village is so respected that donations of money and food have come from all around the state, and support for them has been tremendous. So much that in the next few years, they will purchase their own land and live in their own home.
We're halfway there.
This village wanted me to tell you that even if they don't have money, they are not homeless or hopeless or lawless. They are just houseless.
Love you guys. Love you too, Naz.
But maybe not for long. The guy you see next to me doesn't need to use Google. Here is why.
Hey, I am Cap. I can do everything only using my body.
With his body, Cab can do wonders. He can start a fire with his hands and put off a fire with his feet. He can climb a coconut tree with his legs, husk a coconut with his mouth, open it with his muscles, and milk it with his hands.
100% organic.
And his tattoos?
I did by myself.
This 52-year-old is super fit and young because he only eats vegan food.
But sometimes you gotta eat fish.
Cap grew up in the small country of Samoa.
And in Samoa, we learn how to survive from our ancestors.
At a time where everything we know we get from the internet, it is refreshing to see people who can survive without it.
That's 1 minute. We'll see you tomorrow.
This video is about the life of a teacher like Mr. T.
Hi, I'm Mr. T, and this is my life.
Mr. T is a history teacher who is paid to teach kids history. No more, no less. But Mr. T loves to put effort. So he spent his own money on pianos, supplies, ukuleles to teach his kids music. Remember, he does all of this as an extra.
Music allows the soul to breathe.
In any other job, more work equals more pay. But Mr. T, like many teachers, doesn't do it for the money.
This job you can't do just for the money.
He comes in early, leaves late, and is exhausted by the end of the day every day.
Boom shaka!
So many teachers go the extra mile. They put the extra effort, extra time, extra love to raise future generations for little money and little recognition. Today, we celebrate the Mr. T's of the world.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Boom shaka!
Hi! Yesterday, my father called me and said,
You're lucky you're going to Hawaii.
I said, why? Then he replied,
Because in Hawaii, there are no snakes.
no snakes, 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 snakes. Turns out my dad is right. The Hawaiian Islands are so remote from the rest of the world that here there are no animals to be scared of. No snakes, no tigers, no hyenas, no lions, no crocodiles. Not here, here, or anywhere in the entire state of Hawaii. The only thing to worry about are tiny bugs, pigs, your neighbor's dog, and a few sharks in the ocean. Tell your dad from my dad that at least on this beautiful island in the middle of the ocean, you are safe! That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Before you go, one last thing. That video you just saw, I made using this camera and this microphone. But for the first time ever, I'm ditching my camera and I'm picking up my podcasting equipment. Because yes, I'm starting a podcast. It's called Nas Talks. It's free and it's only on Spotify. And if you liked that video, I think you're gonna love the podcast. Because I just wanted to make a podcast about things that I would listen to, about topics that I want to listen to. Yes, Nas Talks is 100% honest and raw and deep. And by the way, it's 100% free. So keep your money and give me your ears. Because if you liked this video, I think you're gonna love this podcast. See you on Spotify.